Welcome viewers, in this lecture we will study about surveying and its type. Surveying and its types. Surveying it is the technique of determining the relative position of different features on, above or beneath the surface of the earth by means of direct or indirect measurements, and finally representing them on a sheet of paper known as plan or map. Let's suppose it is the earth, and it has an object. Object. Objective. We need to know the position, elevation, bearing, orientation, etc. of the object. We have to know the detailed location of the object placed on the Earth's surface. Earth. Surveying also includes the technique of establishing points by predetermined angular and linear measurements. From the plans, sections, and maps prepared by surveying, the area and volume of a particular plot of land can be calculated. A map represents the horizontal projection of the area surveyed and not the actual area. But the vertical distance can be represented more correctly by drawing sections. During a survey, surveyors use various tools to do their job successfully and accurately, such as total stations, GPS receivers, prisms, third scanners, radio communicators, digital levels, dumpy level and surveying software, etc. Surveying can mainly be classified into two groups: plane surveying, geodetic or trigonometrical surveying. Plane surveying, it deals with small areas on the surface of the earth, assuming the surface of the land to be plane, so curvature of the earth is neglected. Plane surveying can further be subdivided in the following ways: chain surveying, traverse surveying, plane table surveying, ordinary leveling. Chain surveying. Area to be surveyed is divided into a number of triangles. The length of the sides are measured and the interior details recorded. Whole are then plotted on a drawing sheet to a suitable scale to produce the map. Traverse surveying. The plot of the plan is enclosed by a series of straight lines making angles with each other. The length of the lines and angles are measured and plotted with details on a drawing paper to a suitable scale to produce the map. Plane table surveying. The observations and plotting are done simultaneously. An art paper or sheet is fixed on a calibrated plane table. The field observations are taken and recorded side by side on the paper, and eventually the map is prepared. Ordinary leveling. The elevations of different points on the Earth's surface are determined. Provides all the elevation data needed for construction activities. Geodetic surveying. Geodetic surveying deals with vast areas, so curvature has to be considered. Geodetic surveying can be subdivided in the following ways: triangulation, reciprocal leveling, tachyometry or stadia surveying, astronomical surveying. Photographic surveying. Triangulation. A network of well-defined triangles is formed on the plot of land to be surveyed. One of the lines is considered as the baseline, all other lines and angles are then measured accordingly. Reciprocal leveling. Used in leveling across streams, gullies, and other obstructions to eliminate instrumental errors. Level readings are taken from two setups at two different points. The difference in levels between two sites with obstructions is determined through this survey. A telescopic sight instrument is used to measure distances. It incorporates a theodolite controlled by an operator and a level staff held by another surveyor at a distance. Both vertical and horizontal distances are computed through stadia, the two horizontal markings on a theodolite readings. Astronomical surveying. The meridian, azimuth, latitude, longitude, etc. of the plot to be surveyed is determined with the help of celestial bodies. Photographic surveying. Maps are prepared from photographs taken from suitable camera stations. The stations can be even airplanes. So here is a summary related to the plane and geodetic surveying. Plane surveying. Geodetic surveying. When 2 points are close, Earth curvature is not considered. When 2 points are far, so we have to consider the Earth curvature. Plumb bob line is always parallel. Imaginary line. Plumb bob line always intersect at center of Earth. Center of Earth. Area less than equal to 195.5 square kilometers. Area 195.5 square kilometers. Area greater than 195.5 square kilometers. Area greater than 195.5 square kilometers. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon.